Howdy, fuckheads! This should go without saying due to the fact that I quite literally have the warning sign right behind me, but this channel is not intended for persons under the age of 18. This is due to the fact that there tends to be cussing in these videos, and there also tends to be, depending on the mood we're in, excessive violence. I personally don't care how old you are, but the YouTube algorithm does, and I personally am not in the mood to be a parent for people who are too lazy to look after their children. That being said, enjoy the video. My fellow fanatics of the world. You are speaking with Gfanatic 94 and my right-hand man, the Iron Noah, here today.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to another video of Godzilla X Kong, or Godzilla and Kong, or Godzilla Kong, however the fuck you want to say it, the new empire.
Bro, you should look into commentating for sports games. You have more energy than any of those lazy fuckers.
I mean, there is a reason why my display name is Enthusiastic, badass.
Fuck, you would make a killing. You would eat out all those motherfuckers. Okay. Anyways, we're getting off topic. But yeah, guys. Welcome. Today we are going to be covering some of the latest trailers and TV spots of Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, coming out later this month, actually, which is a good thing. Two things. One, and actually both these two things are intertwined with each other. First things first, I do not know when our first impressions video on Godzilla Kong, the New Empire is going to come out, because unfortunately I kind of have to watch the movie in order to give my first impressions on it, and I probably am not going to be able to watch it when it comes out, like the day it comes out. So that video may be a week or so late, maybe even 2 weeks late. I don't know. It depends on when this movie comes to my home theater, which, considering the fact that I live out in the sticks and I'm surrounded by, bumfuck white guys who all are stuck in the 40s, yeah, that may be a while. And that being said, what's up?
I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to watch it, but it is on a Friday, so I probably would be able to do the same thing as I did with Godzilla -1 and go straight to the theaters after school if they have the movie.
Oh, sweet.
Hopefully that is the case. Hopefully.
Wait, you have theaters at your
not
school?
100% certain. Oh yeah, there's literally one down the road. It's a dine-in theater. It's a dine-in theater, so.
Right.
Especially too because I get away with bringing in snacks.
Oh. Okay.
They never check my backpack, ever.
I can make a very bad joke right now, but I'm going to refrain because, YouTube. But
no. Say it.
Nigga, he got drugs in no bag. Anyways, back on topic here. So yeah, guys, the video for our first impressions on Godzilla Kong, the New Empire may be delayed, but it will not be delayed by very long, because I guarantee you guys that even if I have to drive all the way up to fucking Denver to see it, which is a 3-hour drive for me, I am watching this movie in theaters either the day it comes out or a week after it comes out. So, just be ready for that video when it comes out. And that brings us into the next item today. Until we have our first impressions video on Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, this is going to be the last video we make covering Godzilla Kong, the New Empire in any capacity, because I am one of those people who likes to go into a movie blind and not have half the movie spoiled before I actually see the damn thing. Trust me, there was a reason why YouTube was my fucking enemy when Godzilla -1 came out.
I wish I could say the same thing, but my curiosity always gets me.
Oh, it tries with me too, man. But anyways, that being said, after the meat of today's video, me and Noah do have some announcements in regards to the channel itself. After we're done talking about the 2 videos that Noah has lined up for us today. So, sorry about that voice crack. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into this. And Noah, play us these fucking masterpieces.
For centuries, there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of nature, and the great apes became the protectors of humanity. We've discovered a signal. She can feel it. Kong, Godzilla, they can feel it too. Something is coming. Something even they're afraid of. You feel like going for a ride?
Thought you'd never ask. Just try not to swallow your tongue.
What? Oh my God! Is that a mini Kong?
Oh my God.
That's not just a signal. That's a call for war. What is that?
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
The last time those two met up was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
Now I have seen everything.
We've made some minor augmentations.
Oh.
I don't hear shit.
For centuries, there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of nature.
Fuck yeah, look at that.
And the great apes became the protectors of humanity.
Great apes.
Hey yo, that's a Bigfoot. Oh yes.
You going cuckoo crazy?
We've discovered a signal. She can feel it.
In a kaiju. That can't be
Kong,
good.
Godzilla, they can feel it
There's
too.
the boy.
Something is coming. Something even they're afraid of. You feel like going for a ride?
Thought you'd never ask. Just try not to swallow your tongue.
What?
Ah, yes. What about our enemies? Let's find the most stereotypical Australian guy we can.
Is that a mini
Kong?
Kong?
Oh my god.
That's not just a signal.
Hey, was that
That's a
that
call
one
for
guy
war.
that goes whoop?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the boss starts. Damn, that ball dude got some.
What is that?
There you go.
And now the global heads. Shimo.
It's not a woman.
Yeah.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Get the rating forever on half.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but me and Noah have seen both of these videos time in memoriam.
The last time those two met up was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like
Hell
each
yeah.
other. They just have to work together.
Now I have seen everything.
We've made some minor augmentations.
Oh,
Minor? Y'all gave him a cyber arm.
Thanos' glove.
Who are you kidding, Noah? That thing is plastered with Thanos' glove, alright? Yes!
Go to your
Fucking
flare!
We thought Kong was the last of his kind.
He uppercutted the shit out of him. He's gonna
What
Yes,
else were
he
we
is.
wrong about?
I'm calling it now. Kong's gonna be able to whoop every single one of those other apes' asses.
We believed
At
Kong
the
was
same
the last
time.
of his kind. We were wrong. This world has more secrets than we could possibly imagine.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be on his
Shit,
own.
They're teaming up.
They're throwing hands with
Is that a mini Kong?
Space Monkey.
Me going on my little mental health walks.
He was just chilling in Rome, bro.
Yeah. Dude, I'm honestly... We'll talk about that in a second. By the way, since this is his video, did you point out the content creator who put this video up? Joe Blow Movie Network?
Yep.
Alright.
Thank you for making this compilation.
Yes. And somehow not taking off.
Kong, Godzilla. Something is coming. Something even they're afraid of.
双王合体，开战到底！3月27，哥吉拉金刚新帝国。
Dude, this looks so fucking...
Chinese.
Okay. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Godzilla and Kong's, wanting to beat the shit out of each other. Let's just get that tackle.
Yeah, no.
First of all, Godzilla would be fucking amazing in football. Did you see that? Did you, okay, let's move this. Godzilla would be a professional, Godzilla would be the best in the NFL. And I know the NFL has been rigged since the 90s, but Godzilla would fix that. Just watch this. My man fucking tackles his ass! Nah, fuck you, son. Yeah, hold up. I can't get enough of that. That's too cool. That's a thumbnail right there. Yep.
Bro, he jumped. He fucking jumped.
Uh-huh.
This is more insane than what he did in GVK.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they keep it up with Godzilla charging at Kong again. And Kong using his new beast glove to uppercut Godzilla in the jaw. So, yeah, I love the fact that fucking Godzilla and Kong still pretty much hate each other.
Oh, that rivalry is still going on, even till now. It's been like nearly it's been nearly goddamn 60 years. These two still got beef.
Yeah. And dude, I can't get over how badass Godzilla looks, man. Alright, so there's that. So let's talk about Godzilla and Kong, our main duo here, real quick. Let's get this shot here. Yeah, perfect, right there. But let's talk about our duo, Godzilla and Kong here real quick. First of all, both of them have solid upgrades in design. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. And thankfully, the hate train for Godzilla's pink dorsal fins, yes, it is still there, but it has dramatically decreased in numbers. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah. First things first, both of them have fantastic new upgrades to their designs. Godzilla and Kong both have solid upgrades in this movie, and I'm hoping that along with Godzilla's new upgraded look, that he's going to show more personality in this movie than he has in 2019 or 2021. Granted,
I will
after
say
2021 and after he whooped Kong's ass, I do think it's going to be kind of hard to top that. But, one can be hopeful.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he showed the most human-esque personality in GVK when he was maniacally laughing at Kong.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's just wishful thinking on my part because, like I already said, I can't decide which design I like better, this one or 2014. So yeah, I mean, there's that. But yeah, man. It really feels.
I'm gonna be straight honest with you, man. I'm gonna be straight honest. I'm sorry, but I definitely love this one a lot more than 2014. It's just something about the dorsal plates finally being a different color is what gets me.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it would eventually lead up to that because you love Meyer Goji, and by extension, you're gonna like this guy. So.
And even in my own drawings, as I've shown you with my Goji, his dorsal plates are different color. I just like it with the color differentiating from his body.
Yeah.
I just like it when that happens.
Yeah, and I get that, man. I'm not bashing the design. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, for me personally.
And the thing is, too, mind going back to the tackle? Mind going back to the tackle, real quick?
Sure. What's up?
Because there is you don't see any atomic glow on him, and so his dorsal plates just straight up look more like a bone white than anything.
Yeah,
that
pretty damn close to it actually. There we go. There's a somewhat better shot of it, even if it's blurry. There we go. Yeah, they're not glowing or anything, so they're more of like a pinkish hue mixed with white, but the white is more prominent. So.
Yes, in that just instantly won me over because I love it when the dorsal plates are, of course, a different color.
Yeah, and I get it, man. I love this design, but like I said, it's a tie between this guy and 2014 for me. I'm not bashing your opinion. I'm just, stating mine. So, yeah. So yeah, before we move on, yeah, Godzilla and Kong in this movie still having a rivalry that, I'm hoping turns into sort of like the rivalry between Goku and Vegeta, where fucking Godzilla just keeps skyrocketing forward and Kong just keeps trying to catch up.
I mean, in terms of personality wise, I'm pretty sure we can tell who's the Vegeta out of the two in terms of personality.
Yep, okay, fair enough. So it's the reverse.
Kind of, yes. I swear, bro. I can't wait to see them go through that. It's gonna be something else watching Godzilla to straight up spear tackle Kong
I'm gonna fucking dude.
A big screen.
Now that you made the comparison between Godzilla and Vegeta, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off if Godzilla's dorsal fins stay pink throughout the movie and his atomic breath is purple.
Batman Godzilla. Join the Batman Shit Club with Vegeta.
God damn it, you motherfucker! Yes, but I do love the fact that Godzilla and Kong are still basically fucking bloodborne enemies in this movie. The shot where Godzilla, like Kong, is literally fucking running behind the pyramids and Godzilla's just blasting his atomic breath. Like, no, fuck your pyramids. There's a monkey behind that. I want him dead. That shit is hilarious to me, and I fucking love it. I believe you wanted to talk about Godzilla's blue thermonuclear form.
Oh yes, it should be around here in the screens later. But essentially, a theory I saw by I believe Goji guy or Godzilla guy stating that this blue supercharged look of Godzilla is essentially his natural look for a thermonuclear.
Okay.
Which in hindsight, it makes sense because we both know how King of Monsters, all that. Oh, there's been a lot of shit leading up to it.
Yeah. And frankly, dude, with the fact that in you know, in Godzilla versus not Godzilla versus in Godzilla King of the Monsters, we saw Godzilla's thermonuclear state, but it was confirmed that it was pretty much only that it was pretty much a combination of Mothra and the nuclear missile going off in his face. So my question is now, since we do see Godzilla blow up a nuclear plant, does that mean that Godzilla knew Shimo was waking up and decided to go get a power up to go try and fight her or to try and evolve?
I mean, knowing, okay, well, that is very likely because, of course, in one of the comics, Godzilla that is seen to gain the ability to sense everything going on the planet, and we know how he was chasing the shit out of Apex for Mechagodzilla.
Yeah. And we also saw him chase Ghidorah
possible.
literally across the fucking planet to Mexico.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. So it is highly safe to say that Godzilla can sense upcoming threats. Whether they're out right now or
Shimo may not be a threat. She may be being used.
Okay, that is another theory, because as we've seen in many other teaser trailers and trailers, is even in the very first teaser trailer, we see that Scar's eyes are blue.
Yeah.
It's a highly unnatural blue for the Great Ape species. As we look at Kong and any of the other Great Apes, they have more or less regular looking eyes. And then if we look at Scar,
yeah,
those eyes,
like basically a crystal clear blue, and they glow.
And this is leading up to another theory that I saw not that long ago, actually, about a connection that also harkens back all the way back to the Heisei era using psychics.
Oh.
Because we know how Gia is essentially gaining psychic-esque abilities, and she's also getting connected with all these titans, right?
Yeah.
What if Scar also has a form of psychic powers? What if he evolved with the Hollow Earth energy and gained these abilities?
Well, we have seen mind control in the Godzilla franchise before, so it would be far from the weirdest thing we've seen.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, so it can definitely lead up to that.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe near the end of the movie, Godzilla, once he's able to get Shimo incapacitated in some way, he beats the living shit out of Scar.
Yeah.
And somehow breaks the control.
And also, that's another thing. Let's real quick talk about Shimo, since there's no real like official like grand reveals of Shimo. All we got is like toys and a box art of her. So let's just get Shimo out of the way. Why is it a problem for Shimo to be a female?
Oh, because the stereotypical gender for monsters is male. So people have gotten used to that and are afraid of a female titan.
Well, okay, and to a certain extent, I kind of get that. But at the same time, guys, this is a completely original kaiju that is being made for the purposes of this movie. Shimo has never been in any Godzilla media or any kaiju media for that matter until this very movie. She is a specifically original monster made for this movie. I would understand if they took, you know, um, for example, if they took like Monster X or something and turned him into a female, or if they took King Caesar and turned him into a female. I would totally get it if people were pissed off about that. And frankly, I would be pissed off about that too. But guys, this is literally the exact same thing that I've been saying for years. Do not radically change the characters to be so far beyond comparison that they're a different monster and name it a classic kaiju. They're not doing that with Shimo. They're straight up making a brand new original monster. And for those who are going to say, oh, well, it's cool, but if Shimo's a female, she can't be stronger than Godzilla. Have you guys not watched, I don't know, half the Mothra movies with Godzilla in them?
To say, especially with the original, the very first Godzilla versus Mothra, Godzilla did not win the final battle.
Exactly. Godzilla got his ass kicked and started to basically turn himself into a hero because he didn't want to get his ass kicked again. That was one of the biggest driving factors of Godzilla's motivation in the next two movies after Mothra versus Godzilla, because he wanted to he didn't want to lose a fight again, so he started getting stronger, and he also started to realize, hey, I should probably help these tiny things out.
Also, let's just think about it for a moment. I'm pretty sure it'd be damned humiliating if you got beat by two infant worms.
Two infant worms with the powers of a goddess?
String.
Again, string from two infant worms with the power of a goddess.
Infants. We both know that it'd be, even if they have the power of a goddess, it'd be humiliating for Godzilla.
Shit, I would tote that around with pride on my shoulders. Yeah, I'd have gods take my ass down. What did you have, bitch?
I mean, still, you gotta think of it that way. It's still infants. They just hatched.
Fair enough. It is Godzilla, so he probably would be a little offended by that, but you know.
I don't think it'd be Vegeta levels of offended. My bro. But yeah.
But yeah. Honestly, yeah, dude, I don't have a problem with Shimo being a female at all, because again,
me personally, I would definitely love Shimo to be female, just so it could differentiate her in some capacity. Also, her being a kaiju with priority ice abilities.
Yeah.
And that in itself is basically the opposite of Godzilla. And I'm sorry for saying this, but I hope I don't get any flam for saying this, but essentially Shimo and Godzilla would be a yin and yang because one, they are literally opposites of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Even if
one of
Godzilla,
them's
yeah.
got atomic heat on his side, and the other one's got atomic freeze on her side.
Yep.
And
Boy,
as
I
you
can't
so
wait for all
elegantly
those
pointed
comics.
out before we started recording this video, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, it doesn't matter if you're man or woman. Godzilla's hands are rated E for everybody, motherfuckers!
Yep.
Godzilla don't care who you are. If you threaten his planet, he will fucking slap your ass until you don't get up.
That's which also now that I think about it. Okay. So we now know that Kong is definitely not the last of his species. There's a whole fucking tribe of them.
Yeah. Ooh.
Now, Godzilla on the other hand. Only other Godzilla we've seen is Dagon, and he fucking died.
Yeah. And besides that, with that new shitty ass Monarch Legacy of Monsters movie, it's debatable whether that comic's even canon now or not.
I mean, no, I'd say the Dagon part is definitely canon since his skeleton was literally at the beginning of 2014.
Yeah, well, fair enough, but at the same time, dude, if those comics are canon, then where did the events of Godzilla versus Muto Prime take place?
In between the Monarch Legacy of Monsters and 2014, because Aftershock still takes place in the year of 2014. Monarch Legacy of Monsters in 2015.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I guess Godzilla was just able to regenerate his dorsal plates insanely quick, which it is plausible, but yeah.
Yeah, especially
I'm
for
the only
MonsterVerse Godzilla. We saw his regenerative capabilities in GVK when he got stabbed in the leg and was like, "Bitch, you think that hurts? That's funny."
The only problem I have is how the fuck was a mountain formation able to form around Godzilla that fast? That's the only problem. That's the only problem I have.
That is a damn good question. But we are getting off topic, so let's keep going. And yeah, man. So speaking of Godzilla, then we get these gorgeous shots here of Godzilla waking up in Rome and just
Oh
going for a
yeah.
leisurely stroll. Just fuck it. Just
I'm
crush a
just saying.
building here.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh so much if the movie starts in Rome and there's news reports of Godzilla is sleeping in the fucking Colosseum. Get the fuck away from there.
Right? Because okay,
Don't
I
let your
know that it's
20.
confirmed at this point that Godzilla is supposed to be the protector of nature in the MonsterVerse, but that's the thing. Repeatedly, movie after movie, we've seen Godzilla in these movies become more and more of a dick and less willing to put his life on the line for people. So, whereas in 2014, we saw him literally risk his life to save a handful of civilians that he really had no reason to protect or save at all. Then in GVK, we see him literally trampling Hong Kong civilians like they're gnats.
I mean, to be fair, humanity has given him a lot of reasons. A
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. But even Showa Godzilla
So
didn't resent them that
it's
much after
amazing.
Mechagodzilla.
So I will say it astonishes me that he simply hasn't gone full extinction mode on us. So
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, that's a very valid point. But yeah, man, Godzilla, frankly, at this point in the MonsterVerse, I really don't see him being a hero anymore. I see him basically as Heisei. He's an anti-hero, and that really
which
sucks for
I'm
me
all
because
for.
what's up?
Which I'm all for.
I get that, but at the same time, dude, it's like 2014 was so cool for me because that depicted Godzilla in literally the way that I loved him the most as a hero. And now he's just like, now fuck these little people. So I get that you like him being an anti-hero, and I'm not disrespecting that. I'm just like, they had such a good thing going. Why did they have to change it?
I mean, who knows? Because it is okay. So, because I have heard that the directors themselves that say that it's MonsterVerse is going for a more Showa-esque route. So Godzilla can just be swapping from full-on heroics to anti-hero any time of the day. Because granted, well, in the show era, it was when Godzilla was being mind controlled. It did happen nonetheless.
Yeah. And you
So,
make a valid point. I'm not going to argue with that.
and
But
I
yeah,
will
man.
say, and I
That's
am,
just that's
I will say this real quick. I do love how completely opposite to the Godzilla fandom, the Godzilla directors themselves, and they just have fun with each other. Both of them have said great things about each other's movies, and it was just simply fun to look at that.
okay. Yeah,
Godzilla
you're going to have
minus
to show
one
me some of
is
that after this video.
yeah, no, like literally got the director of Godzilla minus one. It's just straight up said he liked the whole feeling of the MonsterVerse Godzilla because it's completely different than how he depicted it, and even fucking director of the current MonsterVerse movies even stated that he loved minus one. So I just find that funny how different that Godzilla fandom has become from each other to full on wars on which movie is better, and then the directors over here. Oh, yo, nice movie, man. Yeah, straight up,
Yeah,
nice movie.
the directors of the movies are just sitting in the fucking box office winners fucking cabinets, and they're just sitting there just enjoying the shit out of each other's time. Meanwhile, there's fucking two full-on riots with pitchforks and torches behind them, and they're just chilling with like two chums.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, man. And honestly, I'm kind of cool with Godzilla being like an anti-hero at this point, because again, he does feel more like Heisei Godzilla, which is always a win because Heisei was just that fucking good. But then we get to what is easily, you know what? Fuck it, executive decision. I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. Uh, we get to the shot of Ark Survival Evolved, essentially. Uh, Hold on. Yeah, right there. Oh, the fuck. I gotta rewind that. Hold up. That's so fucking cool to me. Just like, fuck it! Get out!
And the thing is, that gives me the impression that Goji, with his new evolved state, might possibly just be able to run faster than Kong.
Oh, yeah, actually.
So,
Yeah.
so while
That's
Kong
like
might be still more nimble.
that's again with an Ark Survival Evolved reference. That's like a fucking player, fucking running towards a T-Rex and his raptor just runs up behind him and is just like, nigga, get on! You ain't fast enough. Like,
Straight up
I
too,
love that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail. That's yeah. Yeah. Dude, and you know what? I might not be giving this movie enough credit. Maybe towards the beginning of this film, Godzilla is kind of a dick and he still doesn't trust humans, but then towards the end, maybe Mothra and Kong make him realize, hey, don't judge all of them based off of the sins of a few. So, but I just love the
Yes, I
shot. Like,
found the
nigga,
picture,
get out!
bro.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Oh,
cut you
okay.
off.
Hold on. I found the pictures of both directors. As you said, I posted in chat for the video.
Yes. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Hold the fuck.
Just messing around with figures. Amazing, bro.
They just sitting there being old chums. That's fucking great. That's awesome, dude. Oh, I love my life. That's flawless right there. But yeah, man.
That's peak. That's peak Godzilla community right there. That's what we should be. Like,
Yeah,
enough with all these pitchforks and wars and stuff.
yeah.
Unless you're
And I
involved.
guarantee you, that just the simple fact that these two are not like in a bitter rivalry with one another, I guarantee you that some motherfuckers are super offended by that. And you know what? If you're offended by these two being, chums in this particular scenario, fuck you. You're part of the problem. Get out of my face.
Ah,
But yeah, man. So Godzilla Kong the New Empire, it's gonna be great. I have high hopes for this. And yeah, I'm just excited as shit for the movie, especially considering the fact that one, we're gonna see Godzilla and Kong both in some of their best looks to date, and they're gonna be teaming up. And we're also gonna see Mothra. Because last time we saw her in 2019, she got her ass handed to her by Ghidorah. And she was nowhere to be seen in GVK. So yeah, that sucked. But that being said, I do have a feeling that the MonsterVerse, like I said in our last GXK video, I have a feeling the MonsterVerse is getting ready to prove me the fuck wrong, and I could not be happier about that. Because if you'll remember back during our Godzillathon, I said that there was only two ways they could fix the MonsterVerse, either by killing Godzilla and Kong, or by completely scrapping 2019 and GVK and just starting fresh. I have a feeling the MonsterVerse is about to prove me wrong, and I am all here for it.
oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Now all we need is a motherfucking drop kick.
Shut up. If we see Godzilla do the tail slide from the Showa series, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Or maybe a cannonball into the ocean. I don't know.
That's
Something
actually
like
kind of
that.
believable with this motherfucker's personality.
Or, what? Better yet, Beeper Sting. Dive into the ocean.
Yeah. But that being said, Noah, do you have anything you want to say before we move on to the last segment of this video?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, put away your damn phones. There's a motherfucking lizard in the Coliseum.
Yeah. And he was just having a peaceful rest too. I wonder if someone woke him up and pissed him off and that's why he's just walking away all angry.
Motherfucking humans, I can't have frisk. I can't have shit anywhere these
I,
days.
I, I just imagine like Godzilla just taking a nap in the Coliseum. Maybe he's sitting there thinking, okay, so I try going to sleep away from humans, and every time I wake up, there are thousands of them around me being annoying little pests. What if I go into one of the places that they frequent? So maybe they'll lose interest, and then he wakes up and he's just surrounded by these motherfuckers. Will you motherfuckers let me sleep?
Even the face too. He's like,
Yeah, he's fucking pissed, and I love that because you gotta think like Godzilla at this point is probably going to sleep every time he fucking finds a nice place to nap, and he's probably sitting there thinking, how many motherfuckers are gonna be around me when I wake up this time? Like fucking, he's got to be getting annoyed just knowing that people are watching him sleep. It's like, motherfuckers, can the king of the monsters not get any privacy? All right, ladies and gentlemen. And now with the meat and potatoes of the video out the way, if y'all were here just for the GXK content, feel free to leave because now that's over. So
wah
yeah, guys,
wah.
what's up?
Wah wah.
Yeah, it's cool. But now we are actually discussing the future of this channel and some recent developments. So first things first, sorry we haven't uploaded for a bit because we were planning on some other videos, but due to reasons that we will be covering in our next video, that actually didn't happen. So yeah, more on that in the next video. But speaking of the next video, we are actually going to be covering some more Kaiju Horizon. And by more, I misspoke there because I forgot that we didn't ever actually get the chance to make any videos on Kaiju Horizon.
I mean, we got a video on the testing phase of it. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's right, we did. Oh yeah, Kiryu Goji.
Oh, and 4.0, and 4.0.
4.0? Okay.
Yeah, we got videos of that.
Sweet. But yeah, so back to the point. Kaiju Horizon is one of the only Godzilla games still up on Roblox. And as a result, we're gonna be making videos on that in case it gets taken down, and this time in case it gets taken down permanently. So, be on the lookout for KA videos coming up here shortly. 1. And 2, me and Noah, we still plan on doing some Five Nights at Freddy's videos and shit based on FNAF Co-op and Forgotten Memories and shit like that. So, we are going to need a little bit more time to take care of those because we frankly have a lot on our plates right now. And that brings us to what is likely going to be one of the biggest things about this year for us. Me and Noah are going to try at least to do some movie reviews. Unfortunately, unfortunately, with the style in which we're going to be setting up these movie reviews, it is going to take us a while to get each of these movie reviews done and shit. So you got to give us some leeway with that. And the first one, if everything goes according to plan, is actually going to be a solo movie review that I'm going to be uploading on my birthday. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. And when you see the movie pop up, then you know what my birthday is. Who gives a shit? It's the day I was born. Nobody cares.
Aw.
What?
No.
Bro, it's a birthday. The only birthday that's important is November 3rd, Godzilla's. Alright? But, yeah, guys. So, be on the lookout for movie reviews because me and Noah do have at least 2 movie reviews planned this year. If we get the time, probably a third one. And now, Noah, I am going to announce this. I do have a plan for what we're going to be doing on November 3rd to celebrate Godzilla's birthday this year. Since this is the 10th anniversary of a specific film, the 2014 film, one of my personal favorite Godzilla films, we are going to be doing a retrospective of the 2014 movie for Godzilla's birthday this year. Not gonna be a review. It's not gonna be a review because we already plan on doing another Godzilla-thon later on, but we are doing a retrospective on Godzilla's birthday this year. So be on the lookout for that come November 3rd. And, you know, yeah, that's pretty much all we have planned for the moment. And yeah, Noah, is there anything you'd like to say before we get out of here?
Not necessarily, no. I said all I wanted to.
Alright. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, peace and chicken grease. Have a good day. And I am saving that gift before I lose it.
Where you going? There you go.